with water taxes, property taxes, and absolutely sledgehammer the people. With cut after cut after cut after tax after tax. They started off with threats. They started to threaten us with landlords, with evictions. They started to say that there would be penalties. And now we have them on the run. Now they're beginning to offer concessions, tax breaks. Well, we're not listening to any more lawyers. Water is a basic human right, and we're saying to this government, abolish Irish water, put water back in control of the people and the local authorities, and get out of government while you can. This was the first step in the privatisation of water in this country. If you look around to what's going on in Balbriggan, right behind Westminster State, we have a new reservoir being built. On the back hills of Balbriggan, another reservoir being built. At the end of the town, another one. Why? To harvest, to treat it, and to sell our water. I'm not going to talk for too much longer because there's too many people come after me, but I have a message for those who are going to step forward in the next election. For her Enda Kenny, member of the Fine Gael, Graball Party. For Faulkner, and I'll say that again, Balbriggan, member of the Leper Party. Micheál Martin, member of Fianna Fáil. And Eamon Ryan, head of the Gangrene Party. My message to them at the next election is, you're fired! Our first speaker is going to be Mr. Alan Lawes for People Before Profit and the National Citizens Movement. Give him a big round of applause, please.
Well, folks, great to see so many people on the streets today from Balbriggan. You do deserve a round of applause and fair play. I never thought there'd be such a large amount of people from a small town. Congratulations. I just want to clear up the few lies that's been told in the media, on RTE, in Dennis O'Brien's newspapers. We just cleared up something. The march on the 11th of October was the biggest march ever to take place in this country. There wasn't 30,000 people there, there was hundreds of thousands of people there. It was the biggest one I've ever seen. So that's the first lie that RTE tried to tell. The second lie that they want to talk about, the media since then are talking about allowances, they're talking about clean water, they're talking about fluoride. I want to give one message very, very clear to all the media that's here today. We're talking about scrapping the water charges. We're talking about tearing Irish water down brick by brick. That is all we want to talk about. All the rest is camouflage. And it's the camouflage that we want you to get lost in. Don't get lost in it. And we need to educate our people. You look at the water charge, you're being told it's about conserving water. Let's think of a simple idea to conserve water. I've done it myself. I've water barrels connected up to my drain pipes. If they get people grants to get double flush toilets in, to get water barrels in your back garden, if they ask people to use the water barrels to clean their cars and water their garden, they'd be doing more for water conservation than Irish Water can ever do. But they won't do that. That'd create jobs as well, but they won't do that. And we're looking at what they are doing. You ask yourself a question. Why is the businessman who was found to give a corrupt payment to a Fine Gael politician, why is that businessman given the contract with GMC Sierra to put in your water meters? Why is that? Why is he given the contract to manufacture the water meters? I'll tell you why. Because Irish Water, why it's established, it's there to impoverish the many and enrich the few. And he's one of the few, one of the Fine Gael puppets that they want to enrich. So I'd just like to thank Superintendent Yates today for keeping us all safe coming down here. And I want to give people a message. The people of West Group, I want to ask you a question here, openly. Do you want water meters? I'm sure Superintendent Yates heard that very clear. So I hope people respect your right to protest, which is protected under the Constitution of Article 40.6 in the Constitution. And we would hope the Guards would respect that. Now, as part of the National Citizens Movement, we've written a letter to Noreen O'Sullivan, the Commissioner. We've asked to meet her as a matter of urgency, because what you're seeing and what I'm seeing on YouTube is very disturbing. It's disturbing. You've not only the right to protest, you have property rights. Surely to God you can stand on your watercock, you're not interfering with anybody. You can tell the company, I don't want a contract with you, I don't want consent with you. Surely to God we have a right to do that. And we're all here to protect that right. That's what the National Citizens Movement is doing. What we've tried to do, a lot of us are from different parties and from no party. And we've came together under the umbrella to try to look for accountability out of this government. And what we've done is, we've taken 2 legal actions against Irish Water. It's not only protest that is going to be in court. I want you all to go home, look up the Citizens Movement on your Facebook pages, look up Elizabeth Hourahan. She's tried to take a legal challenge to Irish Water, because think about it, the Irish government should protect your health under the Constitution. But what are they doing? We have Phil Hogan threatening poor people in this country to turn the water down to a trickle. That has to be anti-constitution, because he's endangering poor people's health. We know there's many thousands of people in this country struggling to pay their mortgages, and that's what this government are doing. They're threatening to turn the water down to a trickle. We're taking that case with Elizabeth Hourahan, and Dermot Murphy from Mullingar is taking another case. But listen, people, on the 1st of November, I'd imagine we'll be out here again. And I'd imagine we're going to get somewhere in the region of 250,000 people out in the streets. And I know what all of you want is the same as what I want. We'll start with Irish Water, and we'll finish with Fine Gael and the Labour government when we tear them all down.
Thank you very much, Alan Lawes.